Hello everyone. So I'm just doing a very quick episode today, and I apologize, the sound quality might not be amazing because I forgot my headphones and they are in my suitcase. So I am at the first class dining lounge in New York because I'm flying back first class to London and then to Luxembourg. So I'm really looking forward to that, so that I'll be refreshed and I can tackle next week, which has a lot of appointments. So one of the things that my clients are very often surprised about is when I tell them that we are going to do lab testing for parasites. And it's like, what do you mean parasites? Like, I'm a healthy person, I'm a clean person, I wash every day. And the thing is, you can get parasites through uncooked meat, through kissing someone, different swimming pools. They are all over, and 70% of the population has them. And I would say 90% of my clients come back with a lab test that has traces of parasites. So the lab test I use is called GI map, and it looks for DNA of different parasites. There are different indicators though that will already tell you whether it's likely that you have some, because the downside of this test is that you have to know what you're looking for. So for example, if you're looking for H. pylori or Helicobacter pylori, which is one that is around pretty frequent, then the test basically looks for that DNA. But there are other parasites that aren't necessarily being looked for, but that you could have. So if your E. coli levels, for example, are ridiculously high, then I'd just assume that you have a parasite that we didn't look for. Candida is also, if you have Candida, chances are very high that you also have a parasite. And the reason why I check for them is because they are nocturnal. So when they start acting up at nighttime, particularly with the liver at 2-3 a.m., it creates inflammation because the immune system tries to get rid of them. And that creates cortisol, which can really interrupt your sleep if you have light sleep anyway. But it can also keep you from moving from one sleep cycle into the next. And so that's just one of the things. It also have tons of other repercussions on how you feel. So I really find that once I clear up the parasites, it's super easy. My clients feel a lot better. So check out the GI map. You can run it privately. I run it as a provider, but you can ask your doctor to run it. It's an amazing test. I love it, and it's what I start with, and I see it as one of the most efficient things that I do when I work with my clients. So in Luxembourg, actually, when you are there, we have a test called FloriScan by Laboratoire Uni, and that one I also highly recommend. And you can part of it reimbursed actually when you go to your doctor and ask for it. Some doctors will roll their eyes if they do run out of it. It's just, sorry, but to be very blunt, it's being highly simple-minded, and just very arrogant. I get results every time. I have people who've been to doctors that weren't open-minded and they didn't get results, and I did. So that's just to explain the link to you, what you can do, and of course get in touch if you have any other questions. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I'll be back next week. Bye for now.